Now, this is the opposite of the teal demographics. This is ordinary Australians in the suburbs who are struggling with power prices, the very power prices that teal policies are going to see skyrocket further. And this story really upset me, James, from the Daily Telegraph. Family of 6 Iranian refugees.
Yep.
They had carbon monoxide poisoning. Thank God that nobody passed away because they were heating their home
with a charcoal brazier
because the kids were so cold at night.
Yeah, and they were worried about the price of the power bills. And, you know, so they did what they could to keep warm with the money that they had. And, you know, 6 of them wound up going to hospital as a result. We're going to see more and more of this. We also had in the Daily Telegraph again yesterday reports about families skipping meals, cutting back on not just luxuries, but essentials to pay their power bills. Now, this is all from the same government now that said, we are going to bring down the average power bill by $275 by the end of the term of government. Well, they've only gone in one direction, and it is not enough, again, for Chris Bowen and Anthony Albanese to say, oh, well, you know, we didn't know about this, we didn't know about that. Come on, everybody knew Snowy Hydro was behind, and that's only one project. And, oh, well, you know, Russia's invasion of the Ukraine, well, that happened, what, in February? I mean, I think we all knew what was happening there, and yet he kept pushing that for weeks and weeks and weeks afterwards without any recalibration. Nobody thinks power prices are going to go down below the level they were at, you know, in December of last year when he first made that promise. They're only going north. The only question is by how much.
And to me, this is utterly shameful, Caleb, to have a first world country blessed with natural resources. We're sitting on decades, if not hundreds of years of just gas reserves, if only we could do proper exploration. And we've got people, working people, pensioners, sitting in the cold, not getting out of bed. Sometimes I've heard pensioners on Talkback saying they stay in bed till 1 p.m. because it's the warmest place and they just want to delay turning on the heating for a few more hours.
And we've got a story similar in the papers today saying that people are, you know, going to bed early and putting on, you know, blankets and stuff at 8 p.m. because they can't afford to turn their heating on at night. And particularly in our state of Victoria, Rita, I mean, we've got so much gas under the ground that the state government will not let companies pull out of the ground. Santos has already said, you let us come in and mine that gas and we will take it. But these greenies, you know, it's always been, oh, we've got to leave the gas and we've got to leave the coal in the ground. Well, you know, if you got mine, they'd rather watch people starve and not come out of poverty and not be able to turn their lights on and not have heating so they can supposedly save the planet. But damn anyone who can't afford to do it.
Well, yeah, it is a price that we're going to be paying for the years to come. We're going to see what Europe's been experiencing in recent months and years.